Congratulations to Paris Saint-Germain for a well-fought victory. Home and away, they dismantled Arsenal. And Arsenal were lucky enough to escape, to be beaten 2-1. It would have been 5-6-7, But then, Paris Saint-Germain just ended up winning us with an aggregate of 3-1. So glory be to God. Mikel Arteta is a clown. And the owners of Arsenal, the board members, they are all comedians. Or should I say Mikel Arteta is entertaining them with jokes and hopes. 5 years, no achievement. A student who just began studies must have graduated and studied masters in 5 years. Yet there is nothing to show for it. And we are still depending on a coach, a manager, a professor that does not have any graduate. So tell me, what are his accolades? Tell me exactly what Mikel Arteta has achieved as a coach. Someone who, the more you look, the less you see. I don't see any fruitfulness under Mikel Arteta. 5 years, over 800 million and more spent. He came into this team and he arranged the team, but he does not have the capacity to take the team to the next level. Everybody has got their levels, and Mikel Arteta is not there, and he cannot be there. It's going to take him time. Let's don't forget that it's one thing to be an assistant coach. It's another thing to lead the line, to be at the forefront. Mikel Arteta came into Arsenal as an assistant coach from Manchester City. But under Arsenal gave him the job based on trust and what they think he knows. But it's so obvious that Mikel Arteta does not have the capacity. And some delusional fans, Arsenal fans, think that it is right. And they still believe in Mikel Arteta's project. Look, over the years, I have given Mikel Arteta time. But you see, this near success syndrome is hitting Arsenal back to back. It's wearing suit alongside Mikel Arteta. Near success syndrome. This is pain. And it's making some of our players to be so ordinary. And I'm talking about Bukayo Saka. Mikel Arteta's tactics that cannot take Arsenal to the next level. Now, the wingers needs to always track back, which I understand. Now, for Bukayo Saka, a player like Bukayo Saka should be compared to Vinicius Jr. or, Mohamed Salah. But Mikel Arteta will drain Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka will track back. Same thing with Martinelli. Now, for them to track back, it's okay. But going forward, if it's all wingers come back, then attacking-wise, the fullbacks needs to support the wingers as well. Bukayo Saka will track back to help Jurien Timber or Ben White. But in attack, Jurien Timber will stop halfway and will never overlap. Mikel Arteta is delusional. Paris Saint-Germain will always close up on Bukayo Saka with 2 or 3 players. How do you expect a world class to beat 2-3 players on his own without the fullback making advanced moves and taking 1 or 2 players out to give the winger space? Arteta is delusional. He will fold his hand in the touchline when you've got someone like Ethan Nwaneri sitting on the bench looking at you. That is why it's difficult for young players to excel. Just for your information, Martin Lewis Kelly's emergence is as a result of Calafiori's injuries, and Tierney is not a trusted figure. Zinchenko have failed. That is why Lewis Kelly he came on, and all of a sudden, Lewis Kelly has become a world class. Otherwise, nobody would hear anything about Lewis Kelly. Ethan Nwaneri shown when Bukayo Saka was injured. And the moment Bukayo Saka came back, Ethan Nwaneri was sent back to his shell. Now tell me if that is a coach. Mikel Arteta he does not have that X factor. That X factor to take the bull by the horn. Take away that stupid captain in Martin Odegaard. A player who will never make any run to commit a foul, to win a penalty. He will never shoot. Look at the goal Fabian Ruiz scored. If that was Martin Odegaard, he would probably cut that ball, or he will lob it. He will give a chip for an attacker to attack, or he will give a stupid back pass. That is what Martin Odegaard is known for. Yet, Martin Odegaard will never be substituted. Oh, talk with Sam. Calm down. Calm down. You see, all of this is what is holding Arsenal down. Mikel Arteta came to Arsenal. He met the likes of Aubameyang. He met the likes of Lacazette. He met Ozil. He met these players, world-class players. But somehow, they fell out with him. And we all thought, okay, they were the bad eggs. But no, Mikel Arteta is the Ogabata of them all. He is not good enough. He cannot manage these big names. He cannot. Because for him, they've got ego. But their ego is as a result of where they have put themselves on a pedestal. They are that good. Now, Aubameyang left Arsenal. Everywhere he's been to, he's been doing well. Even with his age, he's doing well. Consistently delivering. He played for Barcelona in the short spell. He did well. He's playing in France right now. He is performing. Where is Aubameyang? Where is his replacement? Where is Emile Smith-Rowe's replacement? Where is Lacazette's replacement? Now it's a defensive midfielder. Oh my goodness. And some Arsenal fans who are delusional, who don't know what it means to be victorious, is giving another opportunity to Mikel Arteta. Now, what makes you think that even if we sign an Osimhen with Gyökeres and with Isak, all of them join together, Arsenal will still fail? And it's not down to the players. It is down to Mikel Arteta. Look at when Alexis Sanchez was playing. He takes shots. He will shoot. When Oliver Giroud was there, from outside it, he wins the balls and all that. We don't have that pedigree any longer. All of that is gone. You trust Martinelli? You trust Trossard to win you games? And he's giving excuses of having 5 players who are out of the season. Please tell me, of all the players that we've got, is Gabriel Magalhaes not the only useful player we've got injured? And when did he even get injured? Was it not the end part of the season? Gabriel Jesus, fit or not, is same thing, same result. Tomiyasu, fit or not, is same thing. Will Tomiyasu walk into that defense right now? Every player that is on the bench or right now that is injured, out of season, it is same thing. It is same thing. Not good enough. And Mikel Arteta comes to the media and talks rubbish every time. Gives excuses. Wears it like a shoulder pad. Guys, enough is enough. I've heard it up to here. I have heard it up to here. I left my own problems and I'm beginning to commit Arsenal into God's hands. I left my own issues and I'm beginning to pray fast for Arsenal. Meanwhile, I will put out videos and people don't see it. It's hurting me. And yet, Arsenal, they are still losing. Double problem everywhere. Mikel Arteta, to not be well with you. You don't know what you're doing. What peace for the weekend? Is it me, Mikel? Don't worry. Guys, you've seen it. You've seen how Kvaratskhelia plays. You have seen how Vitinha in midfield is controlling the game. And look at Bakola. Look at the way the Benin did not start to. And you come here to give excuses, talk rubbish that Paris Saint-Germain's bench said they admitted that Arsenal were the better team. Mikel Arteta, stop that nonsense. If it's a joke, you stop it. Stop that rubbish. Stop that nonsense. Failure. You come here and you want to, who do you think you can fool? Do you think you can fool us? We're already belly-full. 5 years is more than enough. How long does it take somebody to give birth? 9 months. In 9 months, 9. That means like 3-4 kids must have gone down. And yet, no trophy for Arsenal. Machirayagio, you don't have conscience. Anyways, my people, you have seen it. Now we are still hoping that next year something will happen. Look at Luis Enrique. In 2 years, he has turned things around. Look at Conte. He went to Napoli. Look at what he's done. Guys, Mikel Arteta has got no victory in Arsenal. Let's just forget it. Next year will be worse because they will spend more money and nothing will show for it. Enough is enough. It's your boy, Talk with Sam, that brings to you exclusive news analysis, previews, reviews, statistics of individuals, tournament and events. Take care, guys. If you like, don't take care. Bye-bye.